followers. Before we go any further, we have to tell you guys about this because this has to do with Net B, and not all of us is blessed with a 29, a 28, a 22-inch waist. Some of us got to work at it. So Net B has a public service announcement. She got.
I do.
Oh, let's hear this.
I have a public service announcement.
Go ahead with your public. It's all about you.
Go ahead with your bad self.
Has been dying for me to tell the world that on April 28th I had weight loss surgery. I had gastric sleeve, and as of today I have lost 22 pounds.
22 pounds.
And I pray every day she find it one day. No, that's great. But, yeah, I love it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. It's you know what? It's a challenge because I got the battle of the bulge also. So believe me, I'm thinking about having it done too. But I don't know about this whole liquid stuff.
Y'all have the money for it. I'm broke, so I
no. Let me tell you what Officer keep it real. When Officer keep it real, he keeps it real. He told me once I have the surgery, if I survive, he will consider.
No, but for real, we all had insurance policy on it. We were like, if she don't make it, we gonna be set.
What?
So we'll be paid. We just came out. We just came out.
We're like a special moment of silence for Net B. Oh, that's enough.
Yep. And my new Mercedes Benz is right outside of these doors here.
From my dad. For real.
But no, I think it's good that because not everybody and you have some critics out there saying, well, you just need to work out or whatever. Well, hell, let me tell you something. I tried working out, and it ain't working damn out. Okay, I tried to diet, it ain't working the hell out. All right, I tried to push back from the table just come closer to me. It just ain't working out, So I'm serious. Yeah, table chasing.
Where you going? Come back, dude.
Yeah. So what are you supposed to do? Because after a while, it becomes unhealthy.
It does.
You see what I'm saying? It ain't just about, now, we black folk, we do it for the glamour shots and all that stuff. We want to be in a two-piece. But at the end of the day, for real, it's really unhealthy.
It really is.
And, I take my hat off to you. I told you that before. I called her right before she went into surgery. I was like, listen here, if you don't make it, I just want to let you know that I will not be getting that surgery done.
Wow. He did. He told me that.
All right, folks, we gotta get back to business here. Okay, this caller, call us up. The phone lines are open. 866-888-RUSH, 866-888-7874. Give us a call, be the fifth caller, and we're going to count it down right here, right in front of you, so everything is live. Get a chance to win a quick $50. And so we got a couple of good topics today.
We do.
I mean, I guess we just jump right on into it, man. This first one is, I guess the things they be doing with the text and the SMH, just shaking my head.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is one of these topics, folks, where it's just an SMH freaking moment right here, shaking my head.
SMDH.
Shaking my damn head.
He excited. He know a little acronym.
Hey, I know an acronym now. Shaking my damn head.
Like, what happened? I was on Urban Dictionary this morning. I found out all these words y'all youngsters be doing.
So, folks, this one is we've heard of this before, and but this is a pretty sad one here. But I guess there was this happened in at Howard High School, and I guess there was a fight that broke out between several girls, and I'm hearing it's over a boy at 8:15 at the high school, and the girls jumped one of the girls and at 8:15 and she was beaten pretty much to death. She died at the hospital. And this is just all over a boy or just teenage drama stuff. I mean, it's so sad that you think about it. You sending your kids to school, you go learn something,
Right.
and you better do your homework when you come home, and don't eat my damn sandwich in the refrigerator.
Right.
Who's thinking of that? When and all of a sudden you get the call that your daughter has been jumped by a gang of girls.
I mean, well, I don't know too much about the story, but was it videotape?
Yeah, they videotaped it.
Was the whole thing? I remember seeing something on World Star about a 16-year-old girl getting jumped. I don't know if it was videotape. Because now it's coming. I mean, these days now, every time a fight breaks out, there's a camera being pulled out.
It is.
And it's going on World Star.
My thing about it, at some point, the school is going to have to be held responsible for all these little altercations that's happening.
I don't believe the school got to be held responsible.
No, I think so. Here's
my parents got to be held responsible.
But they in school.
But when you relinquish your children to the school is now the parents.
Yeah, I understand that.
So, and here's
but
the thing.
ain't nothing you could do in school but punish them and send them home. I mean, you can't hit these kids.
But even in school, the parent ain't with you though.
Right.
So if they fighting in school, there ain't nothing the parent can do.
They know about all of this stuff ahead of time, and I know that because I have high school children.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going and having a meeting with the school, the principal, and she was telling me some of the things that she had been hearing around the school, and she pretty much know everything that's going on, and she just kind of keep a close eye on monitor. Trust me, if it was an issue with two girls and a boy, it probably started on social media.
Mm-hmm.
They brought it to school. Somebody heard about it. They just didn't think it was as serious because girls gonna be girls. But nowadays, these kids are being killed. These administrators and teachers, they're gonna have to.
There's only so much you can do. I mean, you can't monitor everything that's going on.
You
I mean, I'm pretty sure things might get done, but what's gonna happen, gonna happen.
They need more hall monitors. When we were in school, we had hall monitors.
When you was in school, that was in 1945. They had hall monitors.
Yeah, we had books too, right?
I had books.
The whole thing is that these girls, and granted, they are at school, and there's not, what do you usually have in school? What, 1,500 dang on kids running around there?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be impossible to know every single thing that goes on in the school. But what they have to do is have, and I would really like to know, because we tried to do research on this, as far as if there was security, and I think our producers are running about a 30-second clip on this, on the fight right now that happened at the school. But, I think that it is incumbent upon the school some way to mitigate these fights when they happen.
Absolutely.
And at least have some type of active response to it instead of, oh, just go get teacher such and such out of classroom A because he's the biggest guy and send him down there. Well, teacher in classroom A might be busy. He might be on a piss break. He might be whatever,
Yeah.
But the thing is this probably happens so fast.
Things happen so fast. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have security. They have different things in school, but it's only so much you can do. I mean, kids go to school to learn. I mean, it's not an environment where you gotta. Well, some schools are like you have to go through metal detectors and different things and all that. But you go ahead and learn. I mean, if things don't happen to teenagers.
And that's what I'm saying. They need to have some kind of preventive maintenance going on with these teenagers. I mean, even though I know you send your child to school, it's ultimately the parent, issues that make sure. And I'm all for blaming the parent. I am one of the parents. It starts at home. Yeah. But when they're in school, I think that teachers need to keep a close eye. And not only are you an educator, they need to have sociological skills. They need to have some kind of psychology because you got different kids, different mindsets, and they need to just know.
But we jumping on the parents though, okay? But my thing is this here. I'm the parent. I'm at work. I'm doing what the hell I'm supposed to do. My dumbass kid is at school fighting. How the hell can you hold me responsible for what they dumbasses is doing?
And not only that,
because
think about the mom. But here's the thing.
But how do you control that?
Let me tell you, think about the mother who lost the daughter. Who's she gonna blame? She gonna blame the children, but who's she gonna be looking at?
Well, you got to blame the school system.
The school system.
But that don't got to do with the parents, though. The parents is at work or doing what the hell they supposed to be doing. I done sent little Johnny badass off or little Susie badass off to school.
Why couldn't be Johnny or little Susan? Why couldn't be Michael?
Okay,
Or
I done sent Michael,
Shakira.
badass, or Shakira's badass off the damn stool to do what the hell I think she's supposed to be damn doing. And her ass done got into it over some damn boy.
Well, that's when you become responsible for your own actions. At that point, you mess up, you behind the.
And that was my next thing I'm coming to.
Simple as that.
That's right.
As high school, you're old enough to know what you're doing,
Absolutely.
to know right from wrong. So you get out here and do something, you pay the consequences.
And now all of these girls' lives are over with.
pretty much.
For a few seconds of anger, their whole lives is over with. They will never have their lives back the same again. In high school, right out of high school. So forget what you ever thought you're gonna be, or what you ever thought you wanted to do. It's done with. You just killed a girl. You just killed a girl over a boy. Let me tell you something. It could have been, you might as well have killed that girl over lunch. Because that boy ain't gonna damn give two downs about none of you, because his ass is gonna be out with the next girl while y'all dummies sitting in jail.
Yep, simple as that.
You better tell it. You didn't learn how to
Read your damn bad.
Yeah, I'm new. I'm
You
back,
need to be
I'm
a
back on
sequence.
the.
Man, we got a sequence going on here.
I'm back new, man. You know.
So-
You are
Fire!
Get me
fired.
Shit.
I'm back on the bell. Man.
So, I mean, it's just one of those things, folks. And again, you know, we try to bring you things that is real life and that's going on here. We're going to take our first break right now, and we're going to come back after these messages, and we're going to get into our next topic of conversation. But that's sad, and my heart and prayers go out to the young lady's family.
Yes.
And by the way, her name was Amy Joyner Francis. Amy Joyner Francis. Our heart goes out to the Francis family from the Officer Keep It Real show. I'm your boy, Officer Keep It Real. We're going to be right back after these messages. We're back on now, or it's just starting? Here 911 starting? We're on. Okay. I tell them to bring us back when the Hair 911 commercials start. He brings us back after the Hair 911 commercials start. Whatever, okay? All right, folks, we are back on the Officer Keep It Real show. We are talking about the situation that happened at Howard High School, where the death of the female student over a fight, 16-year-old female student over a fight, just ridiculous. Folks, we got to get better. We just got to get better. And you know what? You know, I would say teach your kids better, but you know what? At the end of the day, one thing that we learn still, and I've been a parent for a long time, is you can teach your kids all the good you want. When they out your sight,
Absolutely.
they're going to be their own person. And,
Yeah.
you know.
And to be honest, their peers have a bigger impact than parents.
Yeah.
Simple as
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Very much true.
Well, but, you know, one thing about it, like I said, she got to pay the piper now. All of them got to pay the piper. All of them got to pay the piper, because y'all going to have to answer to the man. You about to get a real-world experience about what your mama and your daddy told you about fighting and y'all attitudes and shit. You about to get a real-world experience of what they was talking about. Because they about to put that thing on you, and they call handcuffs. And it's called a prison cell. So, you know what? Keep on having your attitude. You're going to have plenty of people to have an attitude with in that prison cell. Plenty of people that got bigger attitudes than you.
And the crazy part about it, the fight started between two girls, and another girl jumped in. So now, you done found yourself finna go down the road. You got you.
Stupid.
But you're a nice little sentence too.
People, give us a call,
Yeah,
866-888. Rush it in.
Rush it in.
Rush it in. 866-888. Rush that call in here.
You just
I just added. I just added on
You
it.
can't never just stick to
Hold
the
up,
script.
that's 14 digits.
You can't stick to the script. You just can't stick to the script.
I can't. So, you know, yeah, it's just sad. But anyway, folks, we're going to go ahead and move on. But I just had to bring that up right there, because it's just sad, man, because it's like our youth are just getting plucked off one by one. If it ain't the police shooting and killing them, it's something freaking ridiculous like that. I mean, like, it was just last week, another kid that is in the neighborhood we live in, he works at the the Chick-fil-A
Mhm.
and was driving home and hit a deer, trying to avoid a deer and killed it and was killed in the crash.
Really?
It's just like, yeah, it's just like our youth, man. It's like, you know, I guess it's always been death has always been there. You know, we know that, but it just seems like nowadays it's just more and more prevalent with the youth just being killed, man. And by the way, as a second segment to last week's show, I did hear that they sold George Zimmerman's gun.
They were trying to sell it.
They did. I was reading it this morning. I don't know. It's an undisclosed buyer, and it's an undisclosed amount. But the last week, it was up to $65 million.
You better shut the front door.
I think somebody was trolling it. I don't think that nobody really paid that much money for it.
I hope not. But that's what they said. They was like the last bid was up for $65 million. There was a couple of gun stores, gun brokers that took the damn gun down, which I applaud them. Thank you. And then, but some idiot sold it, and apparently, the damn gun is sold to the highest bidder. And yeah,
what was the money going towards?
Oh, yeah, the money was going to fight against Black Lives Matter.
Against
Black Lives Matter. Yeah, George Zimmerman. It's going to against the prosecutor who prosecuted him for the Trayvon Martin murder that he did, and there was something else that it was going to. Oh, the Hillary Clinton campaign. That's what the money's going towards. Yeah. Idiot. I keep saying, you know what, George Zimmerman, bring your ass to Atlanta. Come on, you're gonna run across the right one.
We got.
Let me tell you something.
We do.
You bring your ass to Atlanta with that. We got something for you. Oh, like I said,
Best believe it.
you're going to get your money worth. Because I've been steaming about this all week long, George. I ain't been able to function thinking about your ass.
Zimmerman so hard.
Oh, I ain't been able to function thinking about George Zimmerman.
We're going to auction something off, all right.
Oh, we're going to auction that ass off. We're going to auction that ass off, George. Bring it on here to Atlanta, try that stuff. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
And you know the thing is, it ain't gonna even be the black folk gonna get you. It's gonna be the white folk gonna get you because they ain't even playing that shit here. I'm sorry, I know we ain't supposed to be saying it, but you know what? Bring your ass here, George. This ain't Florida. This ain't the Sunshine State. We the peach state, and we got something for that peach. I promise you that. Bring your ass here. That's all I got to say. Come on. Bring it on. It don't make no sense, man. Done killed this baby over. Whatever. We ain't even going back into it, folks. But anyway, my duty to report the news is. So the damn gun is sold, and it's for undisclosed amount, and an undisclosed person bought the damn gun. So I don't know. Moving on to other news.
That's so sad. Okay, move right on.
Is okay? I'll let you bring us into the next subject.
Okay,
To
so
order the bus.
you're right there. All right, man. So whatever. I'm used to it. So anyway, what's up with the controversy behind the Home Depot employee wearing a hat that says America was never great? Okay, should employees be permitted to wear items that reflect political statements?
Well, I can zoom in on that. A lot
Really?
of company policies. Well, all right. When I used to work at Coca-Cola, my first job I ever had, it was no problem. We used to wear sports teams, Saints hats, LSU. It was no problem. It was, company policies said you're supposed to wear nothing but Coke apparel. But when Obama became president, we started wearing Obama hats. And hold up, there's no politician has to be wearing around here.
Really?
It's only Coca-Cola. Yeah, I experienced that before.
So let me tell you what she said, the employee. Okay, she wore the hat. And according to one of the Home Depot spokespeople, they said maybe one of the managers didn't see her wear the hat. They saw her wear the hat. They just didn't care. Because she said that everybody in there who, like the Trump supporters, they wore the Trump pins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they wore the Trump pins. And nobody never said anything about it. She wore a hat. And she didn't even know it was such a big deal. She said people started calling her saying, hey, check your Twitter, check your Facebook, like your face is all in the news over this hat.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
What Arthur Blank had to say about
So, okay, so what is Home Depot saying about
that.
it?
Yeah, well, I said, what
They
Arthur
just saying
Blank
that
had to
they're
say
gonna,
about it.
that employees are not allowed to.
Well, that's
Oh,
probably,
but
that's
when
probably
you was-
policy in the beginning.
Oh, I'm
See,
sure.
That's how, like I said, at Coke, it wasn't an issue. There always was company policy not to wear anything other than Coca-Cola apparel. But it hasn't gotten enforced until somebody else started
And
doing
that's
it.
what
Like,
I really don't think.
when the
Home
majority of the
Depot
people start to dislike things, that's when it becomes
and
a
that's when
problem.
it became a problem.
Well, see, here's the problem I have with that. Is that if you've got policy and procedure in place, and we run into this all the time on the police department, where does policy really out trump what it really is? So you got a policy that say nobody's to wear political apparel on a little Home Depot uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But you got people wearing political apparel on their Home Depot uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Until it's something that branch manager, that district manager, or somebody sees it that don't like, that may be reflecting bad on Home Depot, then all of a sudden now it's time to pull out the bull whips and the guns and start shooting.
It was a customer that made a big deal out of it.
I would tell them.
The employees, the managers, they didn't care.
So they didn't fire the girl.
They just said, I don't think she's fired. They just said we didn't see it. I mean, she had on a hat.
I mean,
But
America was never great it depends on what side of the fence you damn living on. Because if you talk about slavery days and boy go get my water and boy go clean this and boy go do this and nigger that, you damn right America wasn't great.
You have a point.
That's true.
It's subjective. To who? America was great to who? So maybe in her opinion.
Well, because Trump, let's make America great again.
Right.
I get it.
So she
You
said
know,
America
but
was never great.
that's her opinion. You know, and I hope that they wouldn't fire her.
I don't have a
You know
problem
what?
with it.
She's
But,
been receiving death threats.
Wow.
yeah, but I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but I respect, the policy on the job.
Oh, yeah,
and
I
that's it.
respect
That's
the
what it
policy.
is. But then again, if you don't trust how people who had the Trump thing,
Thank you.
you
Thank
can't
you.
do
I don't
nothing
think
now.
they didn't test
That's
her.
right.
I don't think nothing happened behind it. They just said,
Okay.
hey, just don't
Right.
put stuff to work.
Yeah.
Well, but okay.
But
See,
they
but
should
there
tell
again,
everybody else,
then they got to tell the
don't
Trump
wear
I'm
people,
sure they did.
don't wear your Trump pins to work.
He did. He said they are not permitted to wear items that reflect political statements. So nobody can do it now.
And hers really ain't even a political statement. She just said America was never great to her. That's just a statement of fact and from her mind.
Simple as that.
Well,
I mean, I don't know what to tell them, but see, that's the reason why, folks, I couldn't work. If I had to go back to the private sector again, I'd be in trouble. Because by the time they got done, you can beep,
I
you
know.
can kiss my beep, and beep, and
Yes,
beep.
indeed, man.
Boy.
Yes, indeed.
That's why I never get into politics.
I don't mind getting into politics as long as it's fair on both ends.
But it's never
See?
fair. When it's like
With politics,
See,
I mean, everybody has their own opinion about
people
everything.
don't respect, and people don't respect your opinion.
People don't respect opinions.
but see, you know what? When Trump came out, I'll be the first one to tell anybody, I didn't think it was an awful idea of him running. Because I figured that, okay, the man knows something about something. He's ran $1 billion business before, or still doing it. So really, I did not. I'm sorry, I see you give me the evil eye. But I was like, when I heard Trump's thing, I wasn't like definitely just opposed to it.
No, neither was I.
Until he opened his damn mouth. My mama always said, rest her soul, you can always tell a damn fool when they open their mouth.
Yep.
Now that's what pushed me out of the
And
room.
when he opened his damn mouth and started spilling hate and all this other stuff, that's when I said, he's an idiot.
And promoting violence.
And promoting violence.
Get him out of here.
And yeah, that's what we always, if y'all ever see us doing this, get him out of here. That comes from the Trump rally where he was telling the guy that had the anti-Trump shirt on that get him out of here. His crooked ass hair. Fuck the, Lord Jesus, please forgive me. His hair all messed up. Yo, get him out of here. All that damn money, you can't get another.
Does something to my spirit.
Wow.
Oh.
I don't know. But anyway, so as long as they don't fire the girl, and as long as they equal with everybody on it, I mean, I don't got no problem with them. doing what they
I don't
do.
either. But all
You
the
know.
death threats and stuff.
But that's where it's going overboard at.
Yeah.
Now you threatening this girl's life over a statement over something she felt. See, and this is the problem with America. I was watching this thing with Louis Farrakhan on it yesterday, and surprisingly, he is, I guess, backing Trump.
Really?
Yep.
You better shut your
Yep.
mouth.
He said that he agrees with him on a lot of his policies. Now, not on everything, but he said that he thought it was commendable for someone not to take money from the rat packs, from the big organizations, from the people with money and stuff, and tell them basically go to hell, you and your money, because I'm gonna do what I want to do. And he thought, Louis Farrakhan was saying that he thought that it was commendable for Trump to tell him basically kiss my ass.
I mean, well, he can do that.
Right.
He has the money.
Right.
Right.
So he thought that he wouldn't be controlled politically, and he thought, and something else that I think was important. He said also, he said that he agrees with now everybody knows who Mr. Louis Farrakhan is. He's a Muslim, the head Muslim, and he was saying that he thought it was a good idea for Trump or for some type of an American policy to go in effect to stop Muslims from coming to the U.S. He said that. He thought it was a good idea to get a screening system.
That's one of the ways my church finger. As I ease on back.
But that's what he said.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Yes. Yeah. He said because he said, and trust me, and I'm not really quoting him too tough, but he said something along the lines of, trust me when I tell you this. I know that the Muslims hate America so bad that if you don't have a vetting process, that they will come here and blow stuff the heck up and create all types of havoc. So you got a Muslim telling you this about the...
See, that's what confuses me.
Oh boy, and that beat's confused. Well, there's a surprise.
About Polynesian people. And when I say that, that's politicians and religious people. You got to combine them.
Oh.
You can't straddle the fence. You can't be on both sides.
What they called again?
I created a word.
Yeah,
So you got politicians, you got religious. So
Polylicious.
Polylicious.
You got to pick which one.
That sounds like a Beyonce song.
Yeah,
Polylicious.
Yeah. That's why
Okay.
I do religion.
But,
You
I mean,
religion. He need to focus on what he need to focus on.
And what do you
But
do?
I think that, but what really?
I see there you go being judgmental and everything too.
I don't care.
mean,
Well, I think that honestly, I think that we should be careful who we have come over here. I do believe that. I do believe that as far as with Donald Trump goes, I think that he is allowing hate and venom and anger to spew, and he doesn't care as long as he's getting the ratings for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if that's what type of leader he's going to be, I just don't think personally that that's someone that I could support or vote. I'm not saying all of his ideas are bad, because I do believe that I'm sick and tired of a lot of just regular politicians in the House. But do I agree with everything Donald Trump says? Heavens no. Heavens no. Do I agree with everything Hillary says? Heavens no. Do I agree with everything Bernie Sanders says?
yes, I do.
I think Bernie Sanders is closer to the truth than any of them, to be totally honest with you.
Close to the funeral home too.
So we still got to look at who's gonna choose for vice president.
Yeah. But Bernie, we don't think you're gonna make it 4 more. We don't think you're gonna make it 4 years, Bernie.
You gonna choose Barack Obama to be vice president?
That would be cool.
I don't know, Bernie. I don't think you're
I don't
gonna.
know.
We took your pulse this morning,
You
Bernie.
can't make 2 terms. You can't make
We
2
took
terms.
your pulse this morning, Bernie. We don't think you're gonna make it.
Bernie can't do 8 years. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
But Bernie might have a little fire in the system
I
now.
don't know, man. How old Bernie is? 84?
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Okay,
84, that'll be 84, 85, 6, 7, 88, that'll be 88. It'll be 88 his first term.
How old he is?
I don't know. You said 84.
I think he's 80, maybe 80. I don't know. He up there.
I don't think he's that old.
He looked that
I
old.
don't think he's that old.
I gotta look up and see how old.
Yeah, I don't think Bernie's that old. Y'all putting all this age on this man.
He could be 50 and just look like that. You know, they kind of.
I doubt that neither. Let's not push the envelope. Let's not push the envelope now.
Bernie do crack now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't push the envelope now.
Bernie Sanders is 74 years old.
74 years old. There you have it.
Gotta be 82 if he do 2 terms.
Yeah.
So,
Cause Barack is age too now. Cause they were showing some pictures of Barack.
yeah, like,
Before coming in there, he like
ah.
Yeah.
and he leave it on. He like
salt and pepper.
Barack like this, dropping the mic.
Now,
I'm out of here, Obama out.
now imagine the stress Bernie Sanders would go under.
Oh my
He
God.
can't get no more gray hair. He'll be start falling out.
I think
But
they
see-
should have an age limitation.
No, I don't. But see, I think Bernie Sanders will. I'm about to say Bernie Mac.
Mac.
Oh, Jesus.
Bernie Mac president.
He would have been. He would have been. You kiss all my. I ain't scared of you, mother.
I'll tell you what, America. Look, America, I'll tell you what.
Ain't for this right now. Tired, my feet hurt. You've been a good president. I like Bernie. I like Bernie. But no, I think that Bernie Sanders, I think he would make a fine president, man. I mean, and it's sad because you know when Donald first came out, I was like, okay, you know, that'd be something different. You know, even though I knew he was a Republican, but you never really heard anything really too much bad about him. At least I didn't. So even though, you know, you knew he had a couple companies went bankrupt, whatever, you know, life happens, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know, but until he opened up his mouth, boy, I don't know. But that's the thing. So, you know, as long as Home Depot is fair with all their political stances and not bring, I mean, God only knows they make money off everybody,
They really do.
you know.
But
So, you know, they don't want to offend nobody. They're like, hey, if you like Donald, great. If you don't like Donald, even wonder. Or you just come to Home Depot, buy some damn wood.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So that'd be the smart thing. Just buy some nails and wood and
go
get the hell out of Home Depot.
Go support Donald or Hillary, whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
Right.
I want Bernie.
I haven't decided yet.
I haven't decided yet either.
What? We
I'm going for Bernie, man.
There you go.
I'm going
I'm going to feel the burn.
This freaking thing. What the hell is wrong with her? Feel the burn.
Get out of here.
Get her out of
No,
here.
I guess I was right. I said I'm going for Trump, and my whole thing is just flipped over.
Folks, ain't keying this up for a break real quick. We're going to take another break. We're going to be right back with y'all just in a few minutes. I'm your boy, I'll keep it real. We'll be right back after this. Yeah. And we are back on the Officer Keep It Real. Officer, oh, Lord, Jesus, Officer Keep, I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. On the Officer Keep It Real talk show, folks. I want to say again, our phone lines are open. Go on and give us a call at 866-888-RUSH. Be the fifth caller in, win $50. The phone lines are now open, folks. The phone lines are now open. Folks, we were talking about Bernie Sanders and
Feel the burn. Feel
yeah,
the burn.
I don't know. I mean,
Feel the
he's definitely got my vote. I'm sorry, it's just that simple. He's got my vote. I'm sticking with burn. I'm feeling the burn like a bad case of venereal disease.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay with the venereal disease,
You
please.
by yourself on that one.
You ain't never been burned. You ain't never felt the burn. I felt the burn before.
I'll see you just flip on that one.
I felt the burn before. And if you ain't felt the burn, give us some time. You won't feel the burn too.
Hey, we need to change the show to Officer Keep It Too Real. That's
just a part of life, hell. That's a part of life.
That's a part of nasty life.
No, it ain't. All right, folks, we got our call in. Hold on a minute. We got a caller. Welcome to the Also Keep It Real show. Go ahead, caller. Okay, you have a two-part question. First, who am I speaking with? Hi, Shatavia. How are you?
Hi, Shatavia.
Good. Okay, go ahead with your question.
in regards to Farrakhan supporting Trump, how do you think that's going to affect the black vote? And number two, in regards of Trump limiting the amount of immigrants coming into the state, how is that going to affect the economy, in your opinion?
Well, the first question is the first question is so everybody is clear on it. She wants to know with Louis Farrakhan supporting Donald Trump, how is that going to affect the black vote? And you know that's a good question because when I seen it, I thought that the same thing. I was like, now what are all the black folks going to think when that supports Farrakhan say when they heard that, right? So, but I simply think that Farrakhan, and I think that the African American community, it's something where they're going to have to form their own decision on. I really believe. Do I think it will hurt the black vote? It could affect the black vote that you have Farrakhan now saying, but I think at the end of the day, I do think that some of the things, and only thing I can tell you is how I feel, is I do think that Trump does feel hatred in his speeches, and I think that a lot of African American and Americans, and just forget the African Americans, a lot of Americans can see that in his speaking that he does. And I don't think that it's going to, I'm sort of 50-50 on it. I don't know that it'll move the black vote one way or the other because racism is racism. But we'll just have to see during the elections.
I don't believe it'll affect the black vote at all.
I think it will.
Because first of all, I know he has a lot of followers, but even if I'm not a big Farrakhan follower, but if I was, I bet you out your mind. Like I don't let nobody political view change how I feel about the situation.
That's
even if
you,
I follow.
though.
I say that's me. That's just my opinion
but
about it.
But they
I don't
have
think it
hardcore followers, and they
Yeah.
worship these men. This
Yeah,
man,
I don't
like
worship
God.
no man.
See, that's the thing about it. Everything he said, let me tell you, his followers, they are more like worshipers. Not all of them, but they go hard in the paint for Farrakhan.
Well, the thing is that, and I think we lost our caller. If you're still listening, caller, call us back. If you're listening, call us back because I'm sorry we dropped the call here. But I think that at the end of the day that we are a very smart people, be it black, white, or whatever. And I think that we can make up our own decisions to know if Trump is feeling hatred or not. And I would hope that people wouldn't be so crazy as to think that. Here's our caller back. 1 second. Officer Keep It Real Show. You're on the line live. Hello. Okay. Yes. Did I answer your first question?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And your second question is, do I think that it would hurt the economy with not having Muslims coming over?
How do you in regards to Trump, limiting the amount of immigrants coming in or Muslims coming into the state, how do you think that's going to affect our economy here in the U.S.?
That's a good question. I don't know to answer your question. I don't know that it will affect it negatively or not, because I think we already have enough damn people here, to be honest. But I will say this here, and a lot of my people are going to probably be pissed at me for saying that, but I got to say the truth, is that in the state of the situation that we are in right now, if someone's coming over to harm you, I would say we probably should be taking a look at Muslims coming to this country from, I think we should take a look at everybody coming into this country, not just Muslims, but anybody who has a negative vibe against the America. I think that we should definitely give a second look at, a once over before they come into this country. Because I think that once they're here, the terrorism can easily start then. So,
you can't just read people's mind. They come in the country with good intentions, or supposedly have good intentions. If I'm going somewhere to take over somewhere, I'm not gonna come in there like, hey, I'm coming to take over. I'm gonna play it all cool. just try to get in here and do what I got to do. So
But-
there's no
That's why they're
right
trying
way
to
to
restrict
string anybody.
anybody from moving.
Well, but I think when you're looking at known hostile, possible terrorists,
Yeah,
you've
that's
got to
different.
look
That's different.
and evaluate each of them. So I don't know that the answer to your question if it's going to hurt the economy or not, but I do have something to tell you though. Are you still with us, caller?
Yes.
Okay, you are the 5th caller to call, and you do win the $50 cash prize.
Cash money.
Look, she's like, I'm glad I damn called. Woo, Ricky, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. What you plan on doing with your $50?
Giving me 25.
What do you plan on doing with your $50?
Taking Jay out to lunch.
Hey, woman after my own heart. Woman after my own heart. What I need you to do is we're gonna I've got your number here. We're gonna get you off the air. We're gonna call you back, and we're gonna matter of fact, I'm gonna be forced to well, we gotta do our thanking our sponsors, and what we do, we've got your number locked in here. We're gonna call you back. But thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Well, that was interesting. That was a good caller right there. That was a real good caller. Absolutely. Okay, folks, our time is winding down once again. We need to make this like a 2-hour show, man. You know. But we need to thank our sponsors, NetB.
Right after we do the question of the day.
Oh, question of the day. Lord Jesus, I'll let Jake. You want to do the question of the day?
All right. Why do Atlanta drivers drive faster in the rain?
Because they're not from Atlanta.
Well, first of all, let me just say something.
I seen 20 racks on the way here.
Let me just say something for all the Atlanta people.
Because I'm ready.
Hold up, Nicky. First of all, for all the people who plan on moving out to Atlanta, service announcement. Atlanta is closed. There need no more damn people out here in Atlanta, period. That's why people drive so crazy, so much traffic. Because there's too many people. It's overpopulated. Stay your ass where you at. We don't need no more people out here.
Absolutely.
Ain't no more jobs out here for you. Ain't no more food out here. Ain't nothing. Ain't no more roads. Ain't no more cars. Ain't no more houses. Stay where you at.
Folks, I'm going to tell y'all all. Y'all bring y'all asses to Atlanta.
It ain't nothing else.
But look,
Ain't nothing out here but AIDS. Be careful, don't come out here.
I counted 20 damn.
If you ever been out here,
I counted 20 accidents on the way in here. It was ran like cats and dogs, and people sliding off the road left and right
so
along.
he a police on team was stopped to see if it was okay.
You can't right. I give a real show to get to.
He said that either does it or don't. That's up.
Get out of my way! Get out of my way! So what you on the side road about to die? Move out the way. Also keep a real show 15 minutes. That's a good one. Why do Atlanteans drive so fast in the rain? I don't know. That's a good question. It seems like when it rains, it seemed like when it rained, folk in Atlanta push the gas even harder.
Not really. People just drive crazy when it rains.
I don't know why. That's how you hydroplane. Don't you know you can't stop in enough time, people? Ease up off the gas. Public service announcement.
It comes down to it's too many people out here.
If
you don't want AIDS, stay out of Atlanta. I'm telling y'all, man.
Stop it.
Look, hey, let me tell you something.
Man, Atlanta's #1 place for AIDS.
We are not number one.
Do your
I
research.
think it was number 7, boo.
Do your research.
We won at 51 people.
Do your
I've done
research.
my research.
It's 1 out of every 3 males.
Okay.
Out there. So
it's
1, 2, 3. He got
I'm gonna
AIDS.
say,
No,
what?
it is not. It is not one in every 3.
I'm gonna tell you this. But hold
Look,
on.
we #1 in AIDS. In the United States, Atlanta is #1.
I'm gonna tell you what. If you take and cover up
You
your
know
shaboing
what?
point, you won't be getting no damn AIDS.
Go out.
You just said
No.
Bill Burr.
Go out and find out tonight.
I'm married, honey.
Yeah, go find out
I don't need
tonight.
to go find out absolutely
Yeah,
nothing.
you
I'm
know-
glad I'm
Hey,
married.
hey,
I'm so glad
I
I'm
do.
We gonna put that
That's why I
insurance
got
money to use.
married. That's why I got married. So I don't want to
got
go burn no more.
He said he got married, so he might feel burned.
I don't want the burn no more. I just want to vote for the burn.
Well, we're all married, so we ain't got to worry about
We
it.
don't gotta worry about
Yeah.
everybody. They done put a ring on it. How Beyonce do? Put a ring on it. They done put a ring on it.
All married.
All right, so ain't no
See,
burning going on up in
No
here.
burn.
Hey, public
Yeah.
service announcement, people. We love you, Atlanta folks. Thank you for supporting the show. Ease up off the gas, folks, so you don't have to get no doggone thing.
And if you think you don't come to Atlanta, do not come.
You know, they trying to cut me out of my showtime.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, what y'all don't know is Nat B has had an attitude problem since she done got her weight loss thing. That's what done happened. She done an attitude problem. Everybody wanted to be here now. Get your ass out everybody.
She coming over here throwing her old clothes at everybody. I don't need this here,
Yeah, she's cussing out everybody.
This is my Goodwill bag.
Yeah.
I don't need these clothes no more.
I don't need this here.
I got some fat friends to get this.
I lost 22 pounds in the hell of Jenny Craig.
I'm in spandex. Spandex.
I lost 22 pounds, y'all. Can't y'all see? I lost 22 pounds. Yes, she do. She got an attitude problem, y'all. All right, we got
every time she walks, she got Beyonce playing on the phone. I'm like, come on, man.
You know what, Jay? I'm going to give you the nice finger. You know what finger come after the nice finger?
Yeah, the index.
Look at it. I think her finger's skinny, too.
I
think she lost weight in her finger.
Do a finger exercise.
I ain't lose weight in your finger.
Don't worry about
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on, before we do that, we gotta run them in real quick. Y'all, folks,
yeah,
look who the damn cat done drug in. Come on in here. Come on in here real quick. Come on in here real quick. Look who's here. Everybody, look who the cat done drug in. Look who's here. Always on CP time. Look at this. Good to make it. I'm so glad y'all can make it here. We done replaced y'all asses. The only friend I have on the show.
Yeah, that's it.
Y'all got caught in Atlanta traffic.
My dude.
Okay, well look, y'all, we gotta thank our sponsors real quick. So go ahead
You
and
have to thank Subway. She's a new Subway spokesperson.
Yeah, y'all wanna do some damn work since you're here? Thank the damn sponsors. Do something.
It's a thing on Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks to our sponsors. Air 911. Biz, a nationwide air distributor. City Security. Biz, a professional security company specializing in armed and unarmed guard service. And Cheetah Bus. Y'all just ignorant. And bus company specializing in rates as low as 99 cents. I said 99 cents to travel. Coming up in 2016.
And one more sponsor. Let B would like to thank Subway. She's a new spokesperson. Since now start ripping them little
If you
kids.
wish to advertise, don't bid. Hit us up at advertising at officerkeepitreal.com. This has been Officer Keep It Real. Show this the enforcer.
God, Jesus, help us all.
OKIR.TV.
We gonna need you to really take about 2 or 3 steps back. Folks, as you can see, we keep it here real here on the Officer Keep It Real show. I'm your boy Darryl Crippin with the team, your Officer Keep It Real team. Folks, we're gonna see you next week. We holler at you. It's been wonderful. Peace. We love you.